Okay. Hi everybody, this is Love for Go 99. Today we are starting up the AAA show. Today we're going to be reviewing Monster Musume, or Everyday Life with Monster Girl.
Yeah.
Well, let's start with a little bit of the story. Creatures from legend and mythology are all now living amongst us because in the story they've already existed. There have been conflicts between monsters and humans for years. Not really know how long, so I don't want to give an estimate to how long unless I miss it. I mean, shit, it's probably gone on longer than we've existed, but whatever. And they struck a deal, and now there's a villain, in fact, called the Interspecies Act. I went brain dead for a second. And because of this, there's a house state program where they'll take monsters and have them live amongst humans to understand human society. Which they range from the obvious, cat girls and stuff like that. They show barely at all. Centaurs, harpies, stuff like that. The best way of really explaining this series is this is not a show for younger viewers. If you're watching it for a storyline, it is kind of one not really there other than the guy's unintentionally getting his own hair, which is not bad. I mean, most people watch it is the plot. If you know that reference, everyone knows that reference. The main character ends up getting a total of 7 monster girls living amongst him. Starting out with a Luma named Mia. You've got Poppy the Harpy, the Centaur. I cannot remember her name off the back.
Syria.
Syria?
Or Centauria.
Centauria, okay.
But, yeah, Syria for sure.
Okay, but the Centaur, then you got Sue the Slime, you've got the Mermaid, then you got the Orange, and, well, the fun one of all, the Dulon. Just meaning to, I'm not gonna go there. That was something I was gonna say, I'm not gonna go there. But the characters have their own unique, plot and story that separates them from the rest. What? As well as they bring in other people here and there through the story, which are more side characters. Specifically, the ones they show a little more often than the others is Smith's attack team, which includes a zombie, a doppelganger, I don't know if she's supposed to be a giant or ogre, I forget. She's huge. And a cyclops. What? I forget what they called her. The horn doesn't make it any better.
Yeah.
But no. Out of all the characters, they are unique. They don't really say the main character's name. They usually are called Honey, Darling, or Master. Doesn't really help when you don't know the actual character's name, but oh well. That tells you how important he is to the story.
But I'm not gonna that fucker.
They actually said his name?
Yeah.
I must have been really over. No wonder. Okay, never mind. If you guys understand why I lost track, just watch the show. Trust me, you'll understand why I lost track of the guy's name. I'm not a real big fan. He's there, but that's real about it. He's there. Fan service galore. The only problem people have with this show, I didn't really care, but there's been a lot of complaint when the anime came out about they censored it. And And the censoring was, instead of showing nipples, they just cut them off altogether. There's no nipples.
It's like 15 million.
I mean, think about it. They either cut the nipples off or they have them beams of light coming out of nowhere. I mean, what would look better? No nipples or beams of light shooting out of nowhere? The beams of light would be distracting. It's like, okay, we understand it's there. With the nipples, it's kind of like, what game were you playing? Did you bet your nipples? Well, some of them, you wouldn't expect them to have nipples anyways.
Yeah, like 2.
Yeah, or Mia, because when do you know snakes that have nipples?
Yeah.
I mean, they might. I don't know. I don't really have reptiles, so I don't know this. But if they do, please don't tell me. I don't want to know. But they do put some knowledge into the creatures themselves. Poppy looks like a child, but the reason Poppy looks like a child is because she's a bird. Birds have to be light boned to fly. So because of this reason, Poppy will look like a child, but she's actually of age. So yeah, her ID is your epic win. What? Oh, and before we get this, the Interspecies Act does have a little clause in it. No fun time. No happy endings. Unless they're married, yes. If they don't get married until a little bit later. The story is, once again, like I said, it's unique. There's really no plot to it other than, the main character requiring a harem and a lot of strange consequences. They're trying to play it off with there kind of being a story there, but you really don't see it at all.
No.
I mean, you kind of get a small sense of a story a little bit.
I can favorite enemy and
Trust me, he examined it closely. I meant for plot. Get your head out of the gutter. God. Yeah, let's kind of go to our normal thing we do on our show. Our older show, we used to talk about the girls we liked, and I think this season we'll actually talk about a girl we don't like. Something different. So let's go ahead and go off to start with you.
Poppy.
You like Poppy?
Yeah.
You dislike Poppy?
Yeah.
Okay, that meant like first then dislike. That's it.
I like to.
He likes the centaur. And it's probably, one of the most liked characters, and it's not because of her personality, it's because of her plot. Best way of putting it.
Poppy,
You feel like a pedophile.
yeah. It's
So what, midgets can't get love from you? Technically, she'd be considered a midget.
she's not really so.
Actually, she kind of is. Compared to a lot of the other characters, the only one shorter than her, two characters shorter than her is, I don't know if she's supposed to be a devil, succubus, whatever she's supposed to be, and the doppelganger. They're smaller than her. Other than that, she's considered to be a midget. Sue, you could technically consider that, but Sue's also a morph, so I wouldn't really count that.
But if you're one of our old viewers, you probably wondering, Bill.
Oh, Bill?
Yeah.
Shit, we forgot Bill. It's been a long time, too, I think. Is that what that skeleton was in the closet? I knew I forgot something. Poor Bill. People we missed. Oh well. So let's get back to my side of this. I actually like Poppy. Unlike him. I mean, yes, she does have the frame of a child, but it's the thought process. If you could get with her, it's just the fun you could have. Fly, dragon woman, fly! Question me. The one I more or less dislike out of all of them has to be the mermaid.
Yeah.
Honestly, she bothers me a little too much. And even that'd be way too fishy for me. Yes, I said the pun. But no, out of all the characters, they all have their own unique thing. There's technically an eighth character that's part of his harem, but they don't actually consider it. Miss Smith. If you also are a fan of the manga, you'll understand the joke I'm making because they mentioned they were doing a little side scene about fetishes, and all the three main girls tried to, talk about their assets and what do they like. He says legs. And they all kind of turn their head downwards. Miss Smith replies, "Oh, it must be me then." Honestly, the show is funny. I mean, it's kind of sad they didn't keep in the side skits because that would have been amazing.
Yeah.
There's a lot of messed up side skits.
When you talk about, I like that one. It made me back out in tears and was laughing so hard.
Well, man, that's really about it for this. I mean, we've kind of don't want to go too far about more or less destroying the story, so you guys can watch it. So, this is Left for Go 99.
Heart to the bigger.
Peace out, everybody.